Hey guys, thank you guys for having me. My name is Mahesh. I'm a founder at ReferLocals. So this was me back in February this year, and I was scratching my head. There were some issues. I want to fix some things at my house, and I was trying to find some professional handyman. Tried to search online, read so many reviews, was still confused. And I was talking to my neighbor, and then he recommended someone, and I ended up hiring that guy. And then at that moment, I realized that how powerful recommendations and referrals are. And I tried to search online if there is any focused solution that provide these kind of services, but I couldn't find. I found like Zillow, I found Home Advisor, Thumbtack, bunch of services, but the model was not what I was looking for. So I decided to work on ReferLocals. So basically, we have divided into two aspects. One is for residents, and one is for professionals. So what it is, today we have a working website which is live. We have two iOS apps, one for residents and one for professionals in the App Store. Our Android app is going live this month. So this is some of the screenshots from the residents app. So what they can do today is they can browse top local professionals. Our unique algorithm will suggest them that, hey, these are some of the best professionals recommended by your neighbors who are living close to you. And then definitely they can post their requirements, job. We will notify their neighbors, hey, someone posted a requirement, can you recommend someone? And then they get the recommendations. Then definitely they can receive the quotes from the local professionals. One of the things that we are building is for homeowner associations. We are trying to work on a solution, and actually I have picked one association who we are trying to convince to work with us, and so we are building a solution for them so that they can implement for each HOAs. So that is kind of like our ongoing model in future would be to focus on these HOAs, and so that we can build solution for them. People can, use our services, and then we also want to work with a lot of property managers. So for professionals, definitely there is an aspect where you can send the quotes, you can, send detailed estimates, book appointments. Definitely will help to build a business. Second, the most important aspect is how you get how you get referrals from your current clients. So we are working on a solution where we're gonna automate how you stay in touch with your clients. We're gonna send like postcards, greetings on Christmas, Thanksgiving. So we are trying to tie with local printing press so that we can automate that process. The goal is that they don't have to look at their list every year and think about, what should I send to my client and what not. So we're gonna make that pain go away. And the next thing is, you grow your local referral network. So professionals like to recommend business to each other. So we are building that solution on our platform where professionals can come in, they can grow their referral network. And we are building a lot of out-of-the-box solution, which we are planning to implement next year. It's a really big market, and definitely our goal is, once we raise funding, to reach close to hit that number right on the right-hand side by end of 2019. These are some of our financial projections. I don't want to go in detail. I probably have very less time. Obviously, we are raising funding. All of our information is available where you can download the business plan and everything, projections. I have provided that link in front of you. You probably will see in those flyers. And this is just where we are at right now. And, this is some information about our journey. And any questions? I probably wrapped it up a little early.
How do you get paid?
How do I get paid? So we have a model for professionals. For residents, it will always be free. For residents, our basic model is free. Then we gonna have premium services. We're gonna offer these features like how you can send the postcards and all those. You can subscribe to those services, and then some of the premium features that we're going to introduce next year. The another thing is we're going to have like a local contract with the companies where we're going to introduce a service called emergency services, where they can buy the whole zip code or the city exclusive right when someone call or contact, and then the call goes to those companies. And definitely we are going to introduce pay by phone, and we're going to charge just like Uber.
So I guess my question is, have you compared your features against Nextdoor, and I guess what's your secret sauce that makes you different? Because essentially everything you described I've done as a homeowner on Nextdoor.
Great question. I love Nextdoor. I also use it. One of the inspiration that definitely I got from Nextdoor is, these recommendation. I was looking how I can, build that solution. But there are a few things that Nextdoor is not doing. One of the thing is, how you stay in touch with your clients. And that is the biggest pain point whenever I talk to these professionals. Hey, every year they forget about sending, cards. My realtor hasn't sent me a Christmas card from last, 2 years. So probably I'm not going to hire her. No, I'm just kidding. Probably I will hire her. But there are certain features which Nextdoor doesn't provide. And their focus is very broad. They are like cat is lost, dog is lost, or, community service and all. So we are very focused on the professionals part, and we're going to build a solution around that.
So there are a bunch of companies like Lawn Starter. I think we have a local company called Robin. There are a bunch of as-a-service companies like this.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I introduced you to Fiona, who did Fidato, and you've kind of been through, you've talked to her, that kind of thing. I have a question, though. Facebook has been asking me for recommendations. So anybody here can ask for a recommendation from their neighbors. They have 3 billion people online. How do you compete with a Facebook that's on everybody's device all the time sending push notifications?
So one of our goal is actually, I am kind of working to build, chatbots, which is probably not the exact solution, probably integrate with the messenger, and we are trying to look into that aspect. In fact, I have personally invested some money in one of the product, and we are trying to see how we can integrate with our this solution to make it better. And definitely our algorithm will be something we are building, which will be, we can create an IP around it. And definitely there's going to be competition because there's huge demand, and companies are realizing that, gone are the days for reviews, because everybody has 5-star reviews. So Facebook just started it, and they know the importance of recommendation and referrals. So
I think I heard you say that you will sell entire cities or zip codes to somebody, say a plumber, to be the first recommendation for that search in that city.
There's a certain thing called emergency services. Let's say your roof broke down, or there's hail damage. You want someone like right away. So what you can do, there will be a button, or you can push it. Hey, I need someone right away, and the first call that will go to someone who has bought that zip code or the.
So what if the sketchiest, scammiest, most terrible person buys that space? Are you going to be the guy who hosts
we will
those
make
people?
sure. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we will make sure that before we onboard, we will sell these exclusive services. We want to make sure these guys are bonded. These guys have license to operate. We're not gonna just onboard individuals. We will prefer.
Sure, but are there actual services vetted before they get to be on your system?
So today we have certain criteria, but we are building that process in place. Obviously in coming months, to make sure to vet only those people who people can trust.
So I saw on your pie chart that you have a big chunk devoted to marketing, and I'm in marketing, so I know how quickly marketing resources can get out of hand. What's the secret sauce of your marketing plan to get this thing off the ground?
It's a great question. I personally have spent a lot of money on marketing in my previous life. We want. I'll answer to your question.